Oh, right, filter.
We're up a shit creek without a paddle. The cracks on the lower level that last earthquake opened are now seeping gas, and that gas is toxic if I know anything. The ventilation is so far keeping it at bay. But what if the power shuts off again? Or we get another tremor and the cracks open wider? I told the chief, but he's just pulling his usual sit on your ass in your office, drink and twiddle your thumbs trick.
Yeah.
Oh, don't panic and strictly observe Directive 01 like a broken record. I don't even know what to do anymore.
Well, I'm hoping that you weren't the one who died right here, because then yeah, you clearly failed keeping yourself alive, much less the directive. Shotgun's out. For there's always trouble. Oh boy. I don't like the spiders.
Giul, I'll try opening the lower levels. Alright, where was that thing? Ah, there it was. Here it goes.
Hey, spider friends! Now come back! You love the light! Oh, they have super messed this place up.
Ventilation system running nominally. All personnel are to proceed according to general instructions.
Well, I hope nothing bad happens to us while we're in here. I'm just here for information. Phone? I heard a phone ring, but I guess it didn't mean anything. Is there a picture on a desktop or something? Seems like the perfect place for her to put a picture of herself or something. Yeah. Well, I don't think we've got anything useful for me here. But I'm just super paranoid because I don't want to end up leaving like that picture of the lady behind. So once more with feeling. Also, I need to burn all this. Is it necessary for the mission? No, because the spiders can always just remake more. But if I can inconvenience them for even a minute of their lives, I'm doing humanity a service. This is all for mankind's sake. And our sanity. Okay. So I don't see a picture. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a picture here. So we'll just keep moving on. But this would have been a really good place for there to be one. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? No, come back! You little shit. I wonder if my normal flashlight bothers them as much. Because it feels like these guys don't even attack me at all. Like, this is simple. I just point my light at them and then smack them in the face. At least until like 5 of them attack me once.
Giul, the link is breaking up. You're too deep. I have an idea, though.
Does it involve linking my comms to the base or the intercoms?
How do you like this, Artyom? At least this way you're sure to hear me.
Yeah.
Oh, the plan says the archive door can only be opened from the inside. In
Yeah, alright. Let's go through the vents. Nothing bad ever happens in vents. Especially not with bugs around the size of people. Image analysis. Having finished analyzing the latest satellite photographs, we arrived at the conclusion that the reservoir is accumulating radioactive fallout, which forms a sediment at the bottom and does not interfere with the ecosystem below the dam, thus keeping the levels of pollution in the region relatively moderate. It is, although obvious, that the long-term effects will wholly depend on the water lock state. Of the lock gates remaining standing, or I guess if the lock gates remain standing, we can safely consider the valley safe for decades. Should the water break through, though, it will bring thousands of tons of radioactive sediment with it, leaving the valley even worse off than the other polluted territories. Ooh. Go away. They always just hop on like, hey, how's it going? Oh. This must be her mom. Aww. Here. Lights out for you, lady. Excuse you, we're being sentimental.
Just finished moving into the old lighthouse. Staying with Giul in that hole any longer is out of question. New gas geysers keep sprouting daily. The whole bunker could collapse any moment now. There's nothing to hope for. Nobody knows why we are even here anymore. We certainly can't do any work. I only go down there for the pittance that passes for rations nowadays. I'd like to believe that it's safer on the surface, but who am I trying to fool? The people are famished. Every day brings news of new attacks and murders, ever more violent. All my thoughts are with Giul now. I can't believe this nightmare is the world she's going to live in from now on.
Oh, the mother being very concerned for her daughter. Well, you know what? It seems Giul is adapted fine. She survived all these years, and that's kind of like the best thing you can hope for. And she still seems like a kind person, too. I need my guns out. Mm-hmm. Ah! Get the fuck away from me! This is fine. This is fine. The light will keep me safe. They will never touch me as long as I shine this glorious light upon the world. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep it charged too. It's the best thing I can do for myself. At some point we're gonna run into like, spiders that are much more resilient to light or something. Wow, you're gonna take the... That body's been here forever. I'm not worried about it at all. That's what the shotgun bullets are for, friends. Yeah, I might be getting attacked from two different sides, but that's fine. Come back! I almost killed you! Oh no! Ah, well, shit. Oh no. Okay, I thought it was gonna teleport me through the opening in the vent, I'd just be stuck. Well, I didn't mean to heal myself, I was actually just trying to stab it, but oh well, I guess I was gonna heal myself eventually. Hello?
We are switching to emergency supply. Should be enough for the lift. If you already have the map, just wait for your ride.
I don't have the maps, but I am in the area with the maps. Let's see, they had maps leading up to 2019. Did they just stop taking the maps at some point? What the fuck? Oh my god. At this point I was like expecting Artyom to just curse out loud. This is ridiculous. No one can hear us talk, Artyom, you know. Okay, that's good enough. Gonna be 15 years out of date, but we take what we can get. What does Artyom have to say about these? I have the maps! The communication center was functional for several years after the war, so there are maps that may have all the information we need. We must return to the base and study them, carefully. It's our best chance of finding some intact... Wait. Intact areas. I should take some from over here, too. I mean, just in case. Compare and contrast. Hey, guys. What happened with all of you?
Now, when we finally have the data on all of the largest city agglomerations, it is obvious that our hopes to find one that had somehow been spared attack were unfounded. Moscow was apparently hit especially hard. The new data confirms that fallout makes it completely impossible to live there. Only Novosibirsk might be marginally worse, where...
Mommy, look at what I drew!
Who is this?
It's me! I drew this! Look!
That's a great picture.
Senior Researcher Kakimova, please, take the child outside. This is a briefing, after all.
Come, Giul. You can't come in here. Come. Show me the picture outside.
While we're waiting, I suggest we take a look at the enemy territory. Here and here. This is, obviously, city lights. If not for Directive 01, if we had any means of communication, we'd have to report the coordinates immediately as a target for the follow-up strikes.
Interesting. So what's going on here? Last orders. January 12th, 2018. It's been 5 years since our last contact with AHQ. For 5 years, we've been carrying out their last order. Keep radio silent and await further instructions. The rations have been cut down to the barest minimum, yet we'll completely run out of food come summer. The people are at the verge of exhaustion. Increasing seismic activity has compromised the facility's structural integrity. We are running out of time. Environment outside is deteriorating rapidly. Satellite monitoring confirms that effective radioactive pollution levels are much higher than in any of the predicted scenarios. You can count the areas remaining relatively clean in the northern hemisphere on the fingers. The one nearest to our location is more than 2,000 kilometers away. Considering the present situation, I can no longer bear the responsibility for the lives of the personnel. My final orders are: 1. Disregard Directive 01. Contact the Yamantau Government Survival Facility and demand further instructions pertaining to the actual situation. 2. If such instructions are not received within 3 days, abandon the communication center and move out to the nearest clean zone. I have no idea how we will cross more than 2,000 kilometers in our present state. Still, getting there is the only way to ensure survival of the personnel. Consider this my formal resignation letter. Colonel M.S. Markov, ex-commander of the Caspian 1 Satellite Communication Center. Was he from the first one? No. So why'd they all end up dying here? It almost looked like it was gonna be like a suicide pact or something, but no, they just... I don't know, maybe some kind of collapse caused this place to lock down.
Damn, the lift won't start. Have power for the lights. I'll have to kill them for now. Don't want you to get stuck there. Killing the lights now.
So what you're saying is I should run. Ow. Ah! So it seems like there can either only be 2 at a time or they're only spawning 2 at a time. Which isn't necessarily the same thing. Oh, there's 3. Okay. Boom, here comes a super fucking bright light. Nice. All right, I found their weak point. It's their underbelly. Yeah! Listen, I could just try running. Or I could kill every single one of these things one by one and have a clear path out. Although now that the lift is down here, I mean...
Hurry up, Artyom! The generator's almost out of juice. Giul and I won't last here without the lights.
I don't have to fight every single one of them if there's a way out, right?
Giul, get those lights back on! The lift did its job!
Yeah! Yeah! I am Artyom, hero of the Metro! And these tiny spiders mean nothing to me and my glorious light!
Artyom! Giul! Let's get out of here! They won't jump us with lights still on! Go, go, go!
Alright, we're dashing! Whoa! Quick time event! Oh no. I was ready to toss a Molotov. But yeah, the lights are working well enough. Get us up. Hey! One of us did think the same thing.
So we had
It was
to take
Demir.
them back to the Colonel. By the way, I brought your car. It's at the dock.
Thank you.
It's amazing the lift still works with all the cracks in the bunker.
Mother told me they had to repair many times, and other things too.
Listen, here's the picture you want.
Keprakme. Thank you, Artyom. This is for you. Father gave it to me when I was little. Damir says there's a little girl on your train. Give it to her. May it bring her luck.
All right.
You people are lucky. Most of the Munaibaile are raiding all their best troops. If they were all here, you'd be dead already. But now, we have a chance to change things.
Munai Bailer translates to something like oil-rich people. Oil drillers, I guess.
Listen to me. I'll tell you where to go now. When outside, go right. The road there used to lead to the sea, to port.
Anna should be around there. Contact her. She probably found something interesting.
Ooh.
I'll stay and try to find out more about these oil drillers. We'll contact the base as soon as I get any useful information.
Alright, so we just head along the
Tell me,
coastline.
Giul, how did this Baron
I like how they were
come
just
to
pushing me along,
power
by the way.
here?
That was pretty funny.
My people chose their fate themselves.
What? Become slaves of their own will?
Yes, they did. The Moon Knight by Lair told them they'd protect in exchange for their work, and they agreed. The Moon Knight by Lair told them to worship the Holy Flame, and they agreed again.
Well, they did not have much choice then.
They had a choice. To fight. To fight and die, but not be slaves.
Not everybody is ready for that.
One must be ready. I'm always ready.
And that is why you fight alone.
Ooh.
Even alone, I can get the Baron.
Suppose you do get him. What next?
I'll think of what to do once the Baron lies dead.
Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't really have to think that far ahead.
You go, Artyom. Good luck to you.
Okay. You two be nice
You
now.
should go, Artyom. We'll talk later.
If you hook up just because you're both from Kazakhstan or whatever, I'm gonna be really disappointed. But you guys do you, I suppose.
Good luck.
Bye, Artyom.
Alright. So we got a hooker right. And we can just kind of chill along the port until we run into Anna. Hopefully.
Base, Anna here. Stand. I'm near the port, watching the main road. Got activity. Nothing serious so far, but some backup would be welcome.
Copy that, Anna. Forwarding your coordinates to our scouts.
Listen up, everyone. The Baron is about to speak. Listen up, everyone. The
Oh, my
Baron
God.
is speaking. So, people, I had a radio chat with the boss of that train gang. And I don't even know what to say. For starters, that boss is an honest-to-goodness colonel. And he's not on a joyride here, oh no. He's been sent here on a mission by the Supreme Command. He was rather vague on the specifics, though he says his mission is secret. And if you think this is all there is, you're gravely mistaken. Can you imagine where this colonel is hailing from? Straight from Moscow. It has been such a long time since I had such a laugh. But that isn't even all. This clown wants our water, fuel, and rite of passage. He's a reasonable man, ain't he? Oh, and in return, the Supreme Command is sure to reward us later. Oh, it's been a while since I heard such bullshit, people. I don't know who is this colonel and who told him we are all complete morons here. But we cannot really let this slide. So, here's what we're going to do. Whoever brings a live train gang member to me will be rich. I'm just so curious to see a guest from Moscow. As you were, everyone, the Baron has spoken.
What a shame for him. It just means that he's gonna end up in a situation where he's probably gonna get killed. Or at least humiliated in front of all of his people in a way that they're not really going to listen to him anymore. I see a delicious ladder for me to climb here. And that means possible loot. Is this a base? It is! Hey, look at that. You have to work, I think, a little bit to get all the way up to the actual area to sleep in. So I don't think I'd use this more than a few times. If the sleeping area is all the way up here, no. Maybe it was that area down there, I thought. That's fine. So do I just... how do I do this? Ah, here we go. Is there just no workbench? Most of the safe houses had workbenches, but it would make sense that this one doesn't. Doesn't matter. It's a place to get some rest. Have a drink to recover my health for free. And then hopefully meet up with Katya. Or not Katya. No. Anna. But at some point we're gonna meet up with Katya and her daughter. Gotta give her the good luck charm. Whatever that's supposed to be. I thought it was gonna be like a guitar thing. I was like, oh, we're just making this entire band. But no, it's... maybe it's just something else entirely. Hard to tell. Oh, day, zombies. I heard the beep of the motion detector and I was ready. I was like, oh, is there gonna be bandits up here? Not at all. Not this far out. Now, I think most of the bandits are probably gonna be in this area to our left. Because there's a lot more construction out here. Was this just a den? Oh, it's just a monster den. That's disappointing. I had to wait for him to finish burning out. So what's down here anyways? Any loot for me? Yeah, a little bit. Go ahead, skitter all across my screen. It's no worries to me. Although I do wonder if there is a chance that, like, if you just sit there in a spider web without burning it, if eventually they just hurt you. They just start biting your face and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, this is a cool view. I wonder if we're gonna end up fighting down there. Seems like a lovely place to stage a war. Fighting over the oil fields. Like the old school days. Oh, God. I thought there was something worse out there, but this is fine. Oh, here's Anna.
I'll show you some things. This dust will be the end of me.
Yeah, no, you probably
Look
got
at my
something
lair
terrible.
here. Didn't have such luxury back in Moscow. Still, this place is too hot. I feel I'm coming down soon, like Stepan. In any case, here's what I learned. See that crane at the dock? There is someone in the cabin. Can't see him that well, but I think he noticed me as soon as I arrived. That seems like a great spot to keep tabs on our base, so you should check it out. Look at that cracked ship now. The largest one, closest to the water. See? Well, it's not cracked, but rather carefully dismantled. I saw trucks carrying cages arrive at that boat. Looks like this is where the bandits keep their prisoners. There's that building over there, past the port. Looks like an air control tower, but I'm not sure. In any case, there should be a lot of equipment there. Something might come in handy.
Anything else for me to notice?
I see you got the maps. You and Damir did a great job there. I'll keep watching the rigs, and you can choose your next goal. Damn, I wish I could wash off all this sand already. I hope we get out of this desert soon. If you're
Don't
going
worry.
to the port, there's a convenient zip line on the roof.
Oh, really? Yeah, you're right. I don't think I'm going there just yet, though. I mean, I have to take the maps back to the base. So they're totally gonna do something really annoying with Anna. They're totally gonna be like, oh, that cough that she got when she randomly decided to go check out a bunker by herself? Yeah, that's gonna be killing her, or something. And it's gonna be like, oh, we have to find a medicine or some kind of ventilation machine or something so that way she gets better. Or maybe they'll even be really, really annoying and tie it to the ending. And it's like, if you don't get the good ending, she just dies. Because you weren't good enough person to warrant getting your wife fully back together. I could totally see something dumb like that happening. But, who knows, maybe she'll be fine. She just has to get her coughing on and just get better. Because it would really suck if, oh, she fell into a bunker with crazy chemicals and it wasn't the years of radiation poisoning. It was that. What am I trying to identify here? Just this open little area here, I'm hearing the click. But I wasn't sure why. Yeah, I'm just marking my entire map with not really knowing exactly what I'm marking. Like, I see the ship, I see the rig, I see the big old control tower thing. And that's really all there is to see from here.
Artyom, I'm trying to observe here, and you're in the way.
I'm sorry. Go on, do what you need to. And try not to die.
Be careful out there, alright?
I'm always careful. That's a lie. But I try my best. I thought that was gonna have loot for us. Alright, let's head back to base. I like how convenient this whole like little pipe system is as like a road to indicate where we need to go. Just follow the pipes and you will find your wife. Hold on, little shack here in the middle of nowhere. Nice. I figured there was no reason for me to like just leave it here and think that I was gonna come back later on. No, we might as well grab them as we see them. Especially since it seems like we're gonna spend a lot of the rest of our time on the east side of the map, more towards the port. So I'm hoping that we can get some like immediate information on these maps and not just like, we're gonna have to take our time to look over all the details in these maps, Artyom. Come back later and we'll let you know what we can find out. 'Cause I don't want that. I want full details immediately. Uh-oh. We got a storm. Good thing I'm heading back to the train. Won't bother me none if I'm sitting inside, totally safe from the sand.